Hello, hello, welcome to stream. It's been a bit, but we are finally back to the arting. Oh my goodness. So, yes, we will have an elu today, but she'll show up in about an hour. So, bear with her, please. She's got a lot to do. Oh my goodness. And let me put my hair up because it's all over the place. Ugh. Say, if anyone wants to pray to the weather gods, tell them thank you for no more snow. We got some rain, but I'd rather have the rain than the snow. So, the snow is giving me anxiety, but legit, I'm good. As long as it's raining, I'm fine. Give me all the water you want. It's fine. I'll take water. Don't give me frozen water. I don't like it. But anyway, hopefully you guys are having a good day. In that case, I will keep an eye on my power because it is not a super sunshiny day. So forgive me if there are ups and downs. I may be all over the place today. I will have to get up and check. If I had a reader in here, that would be great. But when we had the extra one to put up, I put it in my room because it was smarter that way. Here we go. Okay. Anyways, how are you guys? Hopefully pretty good. I see you, little demon girl. Hi, Swedish Wiki. Speaking of which, so we are working on commissions. I'm still working my little booty off. Even if you don't see stuff on stream, know that we are still working on things because it's been a lot. So, little demon girl, there are minor changes. Nobody would really notice them, so I'm not going to point them out. And then, of course, remember how I told you guys that this was possibly going to be a commission? It is officially a commission. So I have been cleaning up my sketches because you guys know I do the big, goofy, sketchy lines. So I worked on faces this morning, so we have better visuals. A lot better working here. It needs some tweaking, but this is such a big piece that it's going to take a while. But I am focused on trying to get Little Demon Girls done first, if possible. But I'm working on both at the same time, just so everybody is clear. So it's been a lot. Hopefully you guys have had pretty good, stuff happening. For anyone who isn't aware, I'm behind because of last month. There were a lot of things that happened last month, including the fact that we went to Hawaii. So I am so sorry. I promise you I never take vacations, but definitely took vacation and it was very worth it. So happy to be back and working very hard on things. Boop. Anyways. And Chris, hi! Ooh, co-stream. Yeah, 𝐸𝐲 will start up in a bit. Yeah, sorry. I technically go a little earlier, but she's good for 1 o'clock, I promise. I could send you the work in progress. No, I don't want to see the work in progress. I want to watch it being done. For anyone that is not aware, Swedish Wiki's wife is an artist, and she's currently working on a void worgen, which is like the coolest concept I've ever seen. But yeah, I'm trying so hard to make it to the right streams. Okay, she's killing me. I'm just gonna do this for the sake of having something here and boxed in. Yes, I know, I did the thing on purpose. Don't yell at me. Evil thing. Yep. Trying to get these at least somewhat decent. She stopped streaming like 30 minutes ago. I've been busy. Today was legit, like, make sure everything works. Trust me, if y'all don't know, anytime 𝐸𝐲 and I try to stream together, shit goes wrong, like, all the time, so. I was busy concerned about myself, okay? And 𝐸𝐲. Say, plus, I went to her stream yesterday, okay? She was not working on it yesterday. Rude. And since she wasn't working on it, I was like, okay, I got shit to do. Goodbye. And I did. I had wowie things to do. We did a very good job. I am officially caught up and I'm not behind everybody. But now we need to get ahead of everybody. It's great. Boop. Ba-doop. And in case anyone's curious, yes, wrapping presents is dangerous if you didn't know. What are you doing, doggy? Oh, he's chewing on a toy. Like, I hear thunk, thunk. Well, a little booger. You keep dropping that toy, sir, and I might grab it. You better hold on to it. Although I'm very pleased he's entertaining himself. He's doing a very good job today. Ah! Swear, let me see. She needs to do the time lapse and put it on YouTube so that we can watch it. Ay. That's super fucking cool. Okay. Presents. I need a new one for ornaments. Oh, although I need to turn the sketch of the tree off. How dare. Okay. For the sake of what we're doing, we're just going to have something that's... Wait, do we want the present or do we want the ornament? Because I see some stuff going on here. Oh, presents right there. Okay, presents. We will just erase you and call it good. But anyways. Literally been doing nothing but working. Hopefully you guys aren't working as hard as I am. Wouldn't wish it on anybody. I work too hard. I work so hard, it's ridiculous. I promise though, I'm trying really hard to take breaks, take care of my body. I'm learning. Oh, you should go behind the presents, Kate, thanks. Ugh. Trying to like color it with my line art brush, it's a bit hard. It's not doing exactly what I want. But it's less work in other cases. I will tell her to do one. Yeah! Like, I don't know if she's got the ability to, like, just have the software record for her, or if she has to, like, do that sort of thing. But either way, she really, 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 really should. I really, really recommend it. Because that way, even when she posts and said, oh, look, I've done this, the rest of us can go back and, like, watch and see how she did it. Bit by bit. It'd be really amazing. If she's up for it. If she's not, that's totally fine. I'm totally joking, but I really would like to see it. I'm not gonna lie. And if I want to see it, I know other people want to see it. So I'm just trying to help. made that big enough to connect, you stinking little booger. Okay. George, you are really killing that rope. You know that, right? Like, if it could scream, it would, sir. He's, like, on this thing. This poor toy. Anyways, sorry. I'm not, like, I'm talkative, but I'm not talkative. I'm very focused today, so please distract me. Because I'm not easily distracted today. I'm just on it. So you guys only have so much time. Once 𝐸𝐈 gets here, I will definitely be distracted. So you better be the ones to distract me first. I'm McGonagall, but on the phone. Okay. No worries. George, did you have to just drop that fucker? You know how heavy that is? God. Yeah, you can all thank McGonagall. I got caught up last night. I'm finally in Undermine. It was rough, too. I was so tired, but I did it. I got there. Come on. This is probably not the brush to do this with, but I don't care. I want to make it work. Also, there are some new upgrades coming, by the way. I had to work on some of the rewards last night, so at least they're there. Now we just have to make sure that the stuff works when I get it, but that'll be a bit. But I promise, new things are coming. It's gonna be fun. Oh, why did this one have to be so wonky? Snowflake, you kill me. Oh, you made it. Let's go. By the way, Aurelia, I know it's the first day of the season, but I got KSM tier 11 delves. Gosh! Yeah, I want to get tier 11 delves, but I don't know. I might be looking to do that, like, in a week or two, because if y'all didn't know, we have to start all over again for delves. So we start at level 4. We have to open them all back up. But I am looking to do my 2 8s this week. At least, for sure. And then I'll worry about trying to get 11s fucking next week. Screw that. So if anybody is interested, hit me up sometime. Although I will say I am taken after stream today. McGonagall 𝐸𝐤 and maybe Jam, we're gonna go do stuff. So if anything, Chris might be able to show up. We can kick Bran out. Nobody cares about Bran. If you're up for delves. If not, hit us up any other time, because we gotta get shit done. I'm a lurker. I'm always here. Yes, she is EU. Yeah. Gross. How are you supposed to play with Aurelia? She doesn't. That's why she's so sad all the time. But either way, I keep tabs on her. By the way, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. I'll do it again. It does it automatically at the beginning of stream, but I'll do it again. There we go. Little Demon Girl does stream. You can watch her Twitch when she's doing stuff. She is an epic fucking player and a badass tank. You can learn a lot from her, even though she is unfortunately EU. If you know what to do, you need to get a killer group at 𝐸𝐤𝐼𝐓𝐿. Pretty much. Although I will mention, if you guys haven't done it already for this week, and we'll do it afterwards. No, I will not be streaming our gaming session because lots of private chat and stuff. But catching up with friends, you should go get your catalyst, unlock that, make sure you get the new version, blah blah blah. Make sure that when you do your delves, that you are not using your coffer keys. Or is it, yeah, their stored coffer key. Do not open the purple chests. You hear me? Do not open purple chests until tier 8. Do not accidentally do it in the lowered levels. It's not good for you. Make sure you are also doing your weekly quests. They will give you 6... Is it 693? Some stuff will give you 693. Some stuff will give you something else. Anyway, it's all better gear for all of us. Make sure you do your shit, okay? Okay. Glad we all had that conversation. I watched a video earlier because I was like, I don't know what I need to do. But now I know what I need to do. Because I do not want to have to play too much of a catch-up. I want to be super duper geared and ready for raid. I don't know if we're even raiding this week, but we'll find out. But still, I want to be ready. That way I could be hit up anytime. Always watch 𝐕𝐨𝐢𝐝𝐸𝐶. Oh my god. Hi, bearded jalapeno. I could show up. There's something about the name. What? Too late, I opened one already. I opened 2, just saying. So, I mean, it's okay if you fucked up. I fucked up too. Like, let me be honest. I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing, and then I wasted 2 keys, but it was fine. I gained more keys. It was completely okay, but don't fuck it up. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I'll remind you when we're in there too. I'll be like, don't touch that. Because I'm gonna have to tell Jam not to touch it. I have to tell him every time. It's completely fine. I'm great at making sure we're all on the same page. Although I will warn you guys, if Chris comes, you're kind of screwed because she's fast. Like, 𝐸𝐤 and I literally lose track of her all the time. It's ridiculous. Like, I didn't realize I was that slow until Chris came along. So, like, yeah, you want to pump fucking delves. Chris is the one to do it with. Just saying. I let the cat out of the bag, Chris. I hope you're okay with that. If not, it's okay. I'll take it as a slap on the wrist. I apologize. Yeah, so speedy. Like, we were still on, like, one side of the delve. She's on the other, already fighting the boss. We're like, wait, what happened? Like, it's not a bad thing, but oh boy, was it not, like, I was not expecting that. She's so fast. 2025, we fucking it up. No, 2025 is fuck around and find out. I think we agreed on that yesterday, McGonagall. Just fuck around and find out. You'll see. Oh my god. We're all terrible. I just want you to know that. Woo. Listen, engages you with your big one. These are very terrible sketches, so I'm trying to, like, do them more shapely in my second version here. George, really? You're gonna kill that thing? So I could fuck around. I want to find out. Oh, saving's probably a good idea. Save before I don't get all my goodies. I want my goodies because I don't want to do this again. As much as I love just sitting here coloring, it's not my favorite. I hope this looks okay. I'm not going to be able to tell because is it the line right here? Ornaments. Okay, there we go. So we should make these a little easier to see, to even know if I'm doing these right. Okay, that'll be a good idea. Yep. Look at this. These are so janky. Behave, little snowflake. Mummy wants you to behave. Don't be a booger. There we go. Mood. Oh, trust me, I've got some mood stuff coming too. I have so many things to work on besides, like, commissions right now, you guys. I have so much shit. So much shit's coming. You have no idea. No, it's good. It's good shit though. Like, it's gonna be great. I wouldn't suggest it. I feel like earlier would be like when Frodo offered the ring to Galadriel. Sky turns all dark, and she says, in place of a Dark Lord, you would have a queen. Exactly. That whole scenario for sure. Fun fact, I wanted to draw last year. Didn't get around to it, but, you know, of course. I have too many ideas. I wanted to do a dark Galadriel. I was really looking forward to it. I have my references, I just haven't drawn it. It's sitting in a folder somewhere when I'm like, when I got time. Although I also need to do a 𝐷𝐸𝐴 piece, because 𝐷𝐸𝐴 is legit like one of my favorite characters from Rings of Power. Bearded jalapeno would make a fantastic queen. True diva. Yeah, George, is that how you feel about it? What? You whiny booger. Oy, oy, oy. These snowflakes are killer. Trust me, I thought this was a great idea when I drew it. Changing my mind. George, lay down and behave. Lay down and behave. No tail wagging, this is not a game. Lay down and behave. I don't care where you lay down, just do it. You have been warned. Lay down and behave. Good boy. Say, with Dad gone, he's like, I'm gonna test every little thing and see if Mom is serious. It's like, you know Mom is serious. When am I not serious? But either way, I've got his behavior panned out for like a whole week when Dad's not here. I'm like, I know exactly which days are going to be bad days, and I know exactly which days are going to be good days. Although he's doing pretty good today. Today was supposed to be a very bad day. But he's handling a lot better than last time. Damn, there's one more. I'm like, I'm done with these snowflakes. Like, if we could just correct all the other shapes, we'll just start using the ones we've already got, because work smarter, not harder. Okay, I need one of yous over here. One of yous over here. Another one of you. Woo! Nope. I need that specific one. Thank you. Ooh, so much better. And a snowflake, because I'm not doing the snowflakes no more. Kill me. Itsy bitsy snowflake. Somewhere up there is supposed to be the top. That's all I know. Don't care. Ornaments and then you sketch. Good enough, because yeah. I think we'll leave that for now. Armor, excuse me. Squeeze me. I don't know what that means, but awesome. Is on a thing. Can you please behave? Still not working. Did I miss my select? Oh, there we go. That could have been why. Gotcha. Hi, Jam. Ooh, is it raining outside again? I think it is. Excuse me. Make sure I have the right look for this. I think I do, but you never know. What's up, guys? I was doing some art and I saw you on. Yup. Just hanging out, working on commissions, you know. Looked weird at first, but I must just be crazy. It's fine. I'm gonna start some downloads. Go for it. I'm just miraculously here. Should you guys need me. Otherwise, I'm just, you know. I don't know, I'm just here. Can't make up my own mind of anything. That's how you know I'm too focused. I can't word. I'm busy drawing things. Don't ask questions. God. Only thing my brain understands right now is color. Ta-ta. Or actually, I could probably cheat if I leave those there. Sorry, thinking. Thinking and going. There we go. So I need the inside white, but I need the outside blue. Don't mind that part. Trying to work on some arts. I'll be lurking. No problem. You work on them arts. If I can, I really ought to just erase these a tad bit. It's like you want to see them, but you don't want to see them that much. Ta-ta. It's a hard pick when stylized, but it'll do. All right, I'm going to take a break just for a second. I want to check my power, make sure everything's good. It's still pretty light outside despite it raining, so let me just check my stuff, pretty please. I'll be right back. Hell yeah, it's doing so good. I'm shocked. Like, I'm proud, but I'm also shocked. Bracers. Oh, definitely not the right brush. By the way, I really love how it turned out. Oh yeah, no worries. Don't have any on that side, do I? Nope, it's just the one. And none on those? No. Okay. Do you want to make sure it's the right stuff? Like, it doesn't need to be that freaking much. There we go. I just want it really obvious that it's different. Okay, there we go. What else? What else? What else? That one I think is perfectly fine. But anyway, let's add a clippy mask. Oh, we only have one eyebrow done. Well, how did that happen? Excuse me. Oh, don't be like that. This one. See how distracted we could all get. Ooh, was that a hair thing then? Excuse me. Can you please erase whatever is there? I just did that though. Come on, skin. Behave. Thank you. All the things. You need to behave. I'm busy. I don't know exactly what we'll put that on, but we'll figure it out. Oh my god, it's Carbs! Stopping in and saying hi. Hi! How's it going? Okay, 50%. It ought to do. Although I don't know about that. That's pretty dark. Maybe we shouldn't be doing multiply yet. I don't know. Let's leave this here to debate it. And we'll do this one. Excuse me? Yeah, light. It is trying to get the energy to cook dinner. Yeah, I feel that. Definitely feel that. I've been meaning to watch your writer log videos. Oh, so I'm drawing / writing a graphic novel. So it's been one of my things that I've been trying to do for a while now. Let me see here. I don't mind showing what little I can, because trust me, there's not much. But let's see, mappies. Could open the website map. There we go. So yeah, I have a nice little map and a nice starting point for my story. But yeah. Where's the... I can't show you, but I could at least read you the thing on the website. I have a page on my website for it, but I'm trying to get stuff together. I'm currently in my alpha writing right now. We're working on chapter 7 this week. You can be part of my Patreon and be in the beta reading section, but it's probably gonna be a bit. You guys probably won't get your first looks at anything until about July. But anyway, the novel itself, it is called 𝐬𝐬𝐼𝐹, and this is what it's about. Long ago, the world was full of magic and mystical creatures. A war was fought against the prime evil of this world. The many slaves rebelled against the 3 dark lords and won. Each race resided over their chosen lands for thousands of years. 800 years of change altered the world, yet magic still exists. The elven lands, no longer the center of the world, became forgotten, and the race of man rose to dominate the world. With the past forgotten, a kingdom that would later become known as Balmoria would become the center of the world, and a little girl would change everything with just a hint of magic. And that's what the story's about. If you like basic intro fantasy, magic, dragons, that kind of thing, it's for you. It's very, very basic, but I'm very happy to be working on it. Yeah, I think so. I think it's pretty darn cool. I'm quite proud of myself. It's something that I've been writing since 2011, but I've decided to take it seriously. So now I'm really doing it. So it's really exciting. A lot of people have been with me through this. So yeah, it's pretty great. Okay, I cannot flip with those until this is down here. So excuse me. There we go. Sorry, it's time to blend things, and I'm working. I can't blend it unless the layers are all together. Anyway. I need to see why Squish is crying. Oh no. 910, but needs more explosions. So there's plenty of exploding things in my story, I promise. Might not be that much. Here we go. Da 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 da. Do. Trying to shade these right, so don't mind me. I'm just working my way down. I said a bad word in chat, and Twitch's built-in filter threw a big menu in my face and asked me if I wanted to send it. Well, I didn't see anything, so if it did, sorry, but I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't even invited, okay? That's so funny. No, sorry. Just reminds me when I'm in some people's chats, and it's kind of the same thing where it like yells at me for stuff, but like I didn't do anything. pretty strong. There we go. I'm like, yeah, I want some light in here, but damn. Thank you for that, Jam. I don't know where it went. I could have easily missed that. Oh, let me see. Oh, okay. Let me see. There we go. Now it let me click on it. Wow, not invited. Oh, don't mind me. Yeah. It looks like it's like that, but I promise you, no. This is just typical WoW shenanigans. What happens when, you know, you try to wrap presents. Am I right, little demon girl? Just trying to wrap presents and all kinds of shit happens. It's somewhere. Let me see. Let me redeem one. Just to be like, where the fuck did this go? Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Okay, it's just at the top. I just missed it. I'm crazy. It's fine. Okay. Everybody good? This would probably look better in the brighter one, but we'll deal with that later. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, shadows, you're like almost okay, but not quite. Okay, that's fine. I'm like, you're okay, but you're not that okay. Darkness is wonderful, but you're just a little much there. Actually, this part should be a no. It should be like this with a little bit of this. Ah, shit, I lost my color. What was it? I think it was like down here. Something like that. Whatever. Everything's fine. I'm just missing some spots. That's pretty well good for having to be rendered in like the not best spot. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, rain, but you're getting darker outside and I don't like it. Excuse me. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Like, I need you to be seen, but I need you to be seen in the right way. Do you mind? That'll work. It's slowly doing what I want. How about that? Oh, that's the eraser brush. Erasers don't help me. Like that we know it's there, but it doesn't need to be ridiculous. Oh, this would help, wouldn't it? Clip you to that. Oops. Can get all the spots that need ribbon shadow, because not all of them need it. I think that'll work. It's not that important at this spot, but you know, I would rather just have it and make it look somewhat nice. Ooh, sorry. Not paying attention. Oh, it's 𝐸𝐲. Oh, answer Discord. 𝐸𝐲. You know it doesn't make noise when you're streaming. Hello? Hello.
Oh,
there it
God.
goes. Okay. It doesn't answer when you have OBS open. Everybody knows that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, like, it doesn't make sound. Yeah, yeah. So you have to tell me when you call.
Oh, okay.
God,
I thought
𝐸𝐲.
it was
𝐸𝐲's trying to
open
make me
you.
look like I'm a bad friend, guys.
Silly.
Like, how dare you not answer me?
I was like, what's going on? Did I lose her?
Yes, I'm lost forever. Anyways, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Very tired, but good. Oh, Jesus. It's like really, really dark outside. I might have to go start the generator. But it's okay. Carbs, I'm back and on the phone now. Okay. How could you, 𝐸𝐿𝐲?
What is going on? Can you see my stream?
I don't even know about streaming. Let me see. Twitch 𝐸𝐿𝐲. I have to type in 𝐸𝐿𝐲. There we go. I'm on an ad, but it shows. Shows on mine anyways. Anyways, if you guys are not sure, 𝐸𝐿𝐲 is currently also streaming. You can watch from either screen, does not matter.
Oh my god. 37? I know, right? Okay, there it goes. I was like, because I stream for the podcast from my OBS, and I was like, no, am I streaming on the Oasis channel?
Like, yeah, I don't know about that, but that sounds bad.
Yeah. I was like, well, it's not like I'm streaming anything questionable, but
Thankfully.
It would not be the best.
You're just so lucky, 𝐸𝐿𝐲.
What?
I said, you just so lucky, 𝐸𝐿𝐲.
That it wasn't? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are you working on today?
I'm still working on commissions. Right now it's Little Demon Girl. I've got Schaefer's up. So I've got quite a few things to work on, but we're getting there.
Nice. Yeah, I'm working on a comm for Chris.
Oh,
Her Warlock and 𝐈𝐈. And then we'll see how far we get. And then I could do the Undermine Hearthstone pin that I'm doing this month.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Chris gets me to draw goblins more than I ever thought I would.
True.
Like,
so
like,
true.
Okay. Draw me a goblin. I'm like, all right, rolling up my sleeves.
Yeah, like, okay, I got this. I know I got this. I just have to, you know, mess with it a bit, and we'll see.
Yeah. Challenge accepted.
Yeah, so I've got Little Demon Girls, pretty much just a giveaway, but then I have a commission for 2 pandas. I'm actually quite excited about this one. So, yeah, it'll be very nice.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I've drawn Pandaren yet, so I'm just like...
I've done mine, but it was only one time, and I made it very clear. I'm like, I've only done it once, but he was like, I like the way you did it, so here we go. And I'm like, okay, this works. We can roll with that.
Oh, is that a commission or is that yours?
It is a commission.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, it's a commission. I would not be working on this right now. I would be working on Sylvanas. We're still behind on Sylvanas.
What outfit did you do for Sylvanas?
I did her original outfit from Lich King because that's what I learned of her as, and I liked it the best. Although I will admit I was considering the what do you call it? The Shadowlands one when she's got the new outfit, but I was like, nah. I have always loved her for her original, and that's what we're gonna do. So
yeah, I mean, you started playing in Wrath, or
I started playing in Wrath.
I understand that. Like, this is my Sylvanas.
It is. That is my Sylvanas, and I wanted the right one, so I'm very happy about that.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, Horrid, thank you for that follow. Hope you enjoy. Lots of chaos to be had here.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because Chris talks so much about 𝐈𝐲, and she has for years, that I feel like it's so weird to see him in game. Like, wait, this is actually a character.
Like the 𝐈𝐲. Oh my god. little bit of fan service there. Excitement.
Absolutely.
I'm for it though. It's like other people can enjoy it. like Jam's all excited about like the goblin like style, and I'm like, I think it's very trashy and hard to like keep straight. Like, do you know how hard it was for me to fight opulence? Okay, there were so many shinies in the room. Like, I don't think I can handle this. So I'm just like, this is not gonna go well. Raid is gonna be so hard, but it's fine. Whatever.
Sounds like a cryptid. Yeah, I mean, I like the zone. I love all the details,
It's
but yeah, I
so
get lost
hard to get
so
lost.
much.
Yeah. We definitely discussed the getting lost aspect. I'm like, and it's not just Elu. I'm like, it's me too. So you know it's bad because I'm good at like keeping directions and shit. I'm so not for this one. I'm so lost. Like running all over Undermine. Like, wait a minute, I pulled. Why did I pull? What did I pull?
Yeah.
How
It's
did
like
I
this
pull?
crash is pure chaos right now.
When did I pull? So I'm just like,
Please, I am but one priest.
yeah.
And I found out the other day because I got the car. It makes me nauseous
Oh.
to like drive it or even be a passenger. I was like,
Oh no, Elu, I think I'm probably going to be in the same boat if I'm being honest, so that's disturbing. If it bothers you,
Yeah.
it's going to bother me. Oh no.
yeah, it's just like
Oh no.
the environment just moves so like erratically.
Yeah.
Like whereas dragon riding, it's just a little more like glidey, I guess.
Yeah. Great, Elu. Great.
Did changing the engine on the car help? I haven't done that yet, honestly. But yeah, I will. I saw that you shared that post, right, about how somebody had a similar issue with nausea. Children.
If you ever want to practice Vulpira. Oh, no one answers when I call. Carbs, you don't need to call. You're just there and it's awesome. Let's see, when you draw a goblin, does your pen screech like nails on a chalkboard because it's not void? Oh. Or would there be some kind of voice from the great dark beyond and it's at Elu? That is the Elu question.
Oh, I don't know. Like, it's kind of cool. I love the like film noir vibes of Undermine. So definitely finding something really cool about being there, but it doesn't feel like the void vibe for sure. I was excited about the ethereals though.
I don't worry about the void vibe so much. It's just like, okay, whatever.
I feel like midnight is gonna be our void vibe stuff.
Probably.
So I'm patient.
Probably.
And honestly, like goblin players just really they've been waiting for so long, right? Like
Yeah. I mean, I
their
played a
time.
goblin forever ago, but
Mm.
and it was like just because it was cute, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And I've never really drawn one. I would like to, but yeah, you gotta get time to go through and do all these things, you guys.
Yeah, I went to Jam's event at the Brawlers Guild, or the one that he goes to on Fridays, and I ran into a character. I shared this in Discord, but a character who's a goblin, and his TRP was just hilarious. It was just like I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, it was like they had a step stool, and the age they put was older than you, bub. And I just lost it.
Oh, that's super cute and
People are
hilarious.
so great. And for the WoW fanzine the next month, I'm gonna draw that character and then just send it randomly to that person and be like,
Oh my
your,
God.
your goblin inspired
Like,
me."
I love you. Here.
Well, I whispered them at the event and I was like, your TRP is absolutely gold. Hey, Rogue. Ooh, you should post that in Discord. I love me some Witch House.
All right, let's see. Jam. I'm making picks in Undermine. They make trees out of painted wood. That's what trees are made of wood. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's a goblin vampire. Oh my goodness. Oh
Yeah, that bit is
gosh,
crazy,
that is
though.
so cute, Elu.
What?
What you're working on. It's so
Oh,
cute.
thank you.
I had to stop and look real
Yeah.
quick. I'm like, this is just so stinking cute. Okay, anyway.
It is very cute. Chris had a great idea for the thing, and she'll tell it better, but she's gonna go meet the voice actor for 𝐕𝐨𝐲𝐝,
Oh, I do know that. Oh, sorry, George. You're in the danger zone, buddy.
and I think she's gonna. I don't know if you're gonna give him a copy or whatever, but she's at least gonna share that with him. was
That
like, I
would
am
legit
absolutely
be funny.
honored.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, let me triple check right here. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I had to bring out my doll because I'm like, I need to find this muscle right here. It's killing me.
Your doll.
My
I know
doll.
what you mean, but I love that you
know.
call it that.
It's a doll. Like, I don't know what else to say.
You do this shadow. Yeah. I have one of those too. It's pretty great. It's very
I
helpful.
really do like it, yeah. See, it's just that major anatomy bits where I'm like, I'm not perfect at it, but this is so useful. Like
What's the _WOW_ZINE? There's a writer, our peer I know, who is putting together a _WOW_ZINE, and it's the one that I did the writing for Thorn for. But yeah, they do one every month or every quarter, and this one is themed like adventure and goblins, so I think that drawing would be perfect.
Really, really bright.
But yeah, it's like art, writing, anything creative, honestly. I haven't really done any art for it yet. I've mostly done the writing stuff, but it's fun. Yeah. I'll post the link in Discord if you're interested. I know that, I don't know if you're inspired. It's definitely worth a look. God, goblin boots, my lord. They're crazy. Oh, cool. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm very curious what he'll think. I imagine people that do stuff like that, work like that, probably get a lot of really cool gifts that are like non-official art or stuff like that.
Okay, McGonagall, no problem. Give me 1 sec, 𝐸𝐿𝐼. I'm going to put on my BRB screen and just check my power real quick, because, yeah, I don't know if I need a generator or not. So far, it's pretty good, but we'll see. It's getting darker.
Is it? It's raining, right?
Mm-hmm. Thank God. As long as it's not snowing, I'm good. But anyway, 1 sec.
A lot of the goblins.
Wow, don't ask me how. It's
Male
fine.
goblins, I guess, in Undermine have like this 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, save. I should save. Yes. Yeah, I can't believe it's still good. It's like, it's not dark, but it's darker. How about that? I'm over here like, what's going on?
We're getting like a crotch shot here.
It's just all part of it, okay? Anatomy bits. There.
Right?
Yeah, it's just, I'm slowly getting into the actual, really not lewd, but spicy versions of shit. Okay, so we may be getting there a little.
Oh yeah, that's been a thing for a while.
No, not like this. Like I really plan on going a lot further. Not with this piece in particular, but just in general.
Ooh.
Just
like
because.
What?
Well, like, you've seen the piece I did for 𝐸𝐿𝐼, and that's pretty spicy for 𝐸𝐿𝐼, so I'm slowly making my way, like, down the spice lane. It's fine.
I feel like this is the year for it. I've started to do some too, and it's really fun.
I really do need to finish the 𝐸𝐿𝐼 piece, because I was actually trying to post stuff on my, I was actually trying to update my art station, and I was just like, oh my god, I have like nothing here. I need to put more stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, if I was doing commissions, I'd probably do stuff like that too. But like, there's also a part of me that's like, I don't know how I feel about drawing like certain things.
I'm okay with like I have limits, but yeah, I'm pretty okay with a lot more than I used to be. How about that? So it's like, okay, we can get a little in here. It's fine.
Yeah, because mostly the stuff I see is like either pinup style or like straight
Yeah,
up
I like pinup.
very graphic. I'm like, I don't need to know other people's fetishes, but I respect it, you know?
God.
Yes.
I'll say some of y'all have been with me for years. You know that we really avoid the lewd, but it's okay. Just a little bit is fine. No.
I mean, yeah, I've definitely done stuff like kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. Like I don't have a problem with it. There are just certain things like there is just a spot where it should be like, okay, we're not going any further than that. And some people have it, some people don't. I have one. I have a lewd conscience, okay?
Yeah, I guess it would. I imagine most artists like they have. It's just about communication, right? Like, if you do not see for work, I haven't ever seen people like make a list of stuff necessarily that they will or will not do.
I usually just say
You never know what
spicy's
people are gonna
okay,
ask.
lewd is not. Well, I mean, it's fine to ask, but you know, I will just tell people like yes or no depending on what it is. So
Yeah,
I just try to be clear.
yeah, I think that's fine.
It's a different topic.
Quite a different topic all of a sudden, for sure. But yeah, like any artist I've seen that does like only that, their anatomy is fantastic because you can't hide anything.
Yeah, for sure. Like I don't mind that it's how would I put it? Like I don't mind nudity. I really don't. But there are just some things I won't draw simply because I'm like, okay, I don't need to be doing this. Like it's just
Yeah, I don't know.
you know, I
It's appropriate to say on Twitch, but I'm like, I don't think you need to draw like fluids. Like, I don't really know if I want to do that.
yeah, that's a bit much. So it's kind of like, okay, there's just a good spot for me where there's just a good barrier that goes, no.
Yeah, Jam, I know it. Look, you just the stuff you have on your stream, like, it's very clear. Good for you, honestly. Yeah, I can appreciate it, but it's not like something I want to do all the time.
Let's put it this way, guys. When I was learning to draw, I was watching 𝐓𝐸𝐈𝐓𝐂𝐇-chan. Okay, it's if anyone has ever subscribed to 𝐓𝐸𝐈𝐓𝐂𝐇-chan on Patreon and you get like the yaoi and other weird shit, trust me, that's very not safe for work. like and I'm sorry, but not safe for work is just a very small smidgen of like to describe what she does. I'm like, this is just straight porn, like hard porn. Okay, that's not okay for me. Like you do it, good for you. You make money. I'm so happy for you, but no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm so good.
Straight from Goldshire, you should do it.
Super Goldshire. Like Goldshire on steroids.
Yeah, I definitely have shared like Countess's chart before. I'm like, you have to see this.
What button did I just fucking press? I just turned all my lights off.
Oh man.
I do this on my
Yeah.
computer all the time, and now my little lights are gone. I'm like, wait a minute, now I gotta find them. Wait, where are the lights in the keyboard? I can't see. Is that it?
I definitely know what you mean. People that
Nope.
buy furry art, like I feel like there's I don't have a problem with it, but I will say that a lot of them that I've
Oh,
met
it's
are
back.
very
Okay.
very particular. Like just very involved in like the process and sometimes, at least in my experience, like not in the best way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I haven't done very much, I will say that. So my experience is very limited.
Fair.
But I have a friend that does it.
But
and she's like,
lucrative. Yeah.
well, yeah, very lucrative.
She won't draw naked shrimp. I am personally offended.
Naked shrimp.
For
Draw naked shrimp. That's cute.
That's cute. Oh my god, Elu. Yeah, you do it for the science. I'll just stand right here and watch.
I'm like, I don't even know what that would be, but I'm kind of intrigued.
Shrimp without the shell, duh. Like I know what I'm talking about.
What does that mean? What is the shrimp doing?
Okay, you've got real questions to answer now, Carbs. Have fun with that. Look what you've done to Elu.
Are we getting answers? I want answers. I'm so curious.
You might be getting answers. I don't know. I think it would be fair, since he's over here talking about naked shrimp. We all need to know what's going on.
Yeah, like I have no experience here. Like, tell me. Yeah, I've heard you say that before, Jam, but like that would be my only guess. It's just like maybe, or maybe people just don't enjoy drawing like anthropomorphic characters. Like it is hard.
Yeah, I don't, because I'm just like, yeah, I don't even know where to begin with that shit.
Yeah, like you can study humans and humanoids, but once it gets into animals, I'm just like, I don't know what a dog muzzle looks like. Here goes nothing, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm barely getting into the human feet right now, okay? Like,
Draw a goblin and a worgen. What's the difference?
Oh my
That's
God.
rough.
that is a great question. You let us know when you find out.
Yeah, I mean, Morgan, come on. That's basically like you're already doing anthropomorphic, right? This is the copy of this.
I know, crotch shot. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Gotta shave that booty that's barely poking out, okay? Okay.
Yeah, right? And then you see these people who do furry art and like they're straight up the most beautiful, awesome thing you've ever seen. Like, well, it's gonna take me a minute to get there.
Hey, I actually just drew my first worgen last year. It wasn't terrible, but it was not fantastic. How about that? I was like, yeah, I could do so much better if I like really tried. Yeah, not gonna be trying right now, but you know, maybe someday.
Yeah, I mean, even just like with stuff you draw for yourself, it's like, well, you know, you have your like comfort characters, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I think that in like not safe for art, work art is very much like next level as far as drawing goes. People just really are good at that stuff. It's a different skill set for sure.
And that's where I learned. So it was like, because I liked the anatomy portion of it, because it's like, you do really need to know what you're doing, but like, I don't want to focus my time like learning how to draw specifically naughty bits. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. That's why I like pinup.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I like pinup. Pinup's acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm comfortable with it enough to try it, so here we are.
If you know, like, Jen Bartel's artwork,
Doesn't
she
sound familiar.
ended up doing, like, some really pretty graphic, I'd say, not just pinup stuff because she's really into Final Fantasy, of, like, Aerith and Cloud and Tifa, and it's so good. Like, it's pretty crazy, but it looks really nice, you know? It's not just, like, in your face, I guess.
Okay. I'm getting their carbs. Okay, so let's see. The artist I've talked to said that the clients for furries are super particular and not picky in the process. Naked shrimp, just regular shrimp. I was joking, but now I'm assuming it would be with put the shell. I think he's talking about what I was saying, just without the shell, yeah. I'm on mobile and slow to type. She gives me answers and doesn't even tell him. Yeah, I'm getting there. It's a slow going, bro. It's fine. How does this look? I feel like this looks pretty stinking good. Maybe
my
a little
brain
dark.
wants to understand like that culture of like being super specific for that type of art.
Yeah.
So I get like you have a vision, but at the same time, it's like I don't know what what the difference is because it is a difference. Like people that make those requests.
I don't think that's what I'm looking for. I think what I'm looking for is in here.
Maybe just discerning. Goblins do not fall into the furry category.
There we go. This is a little more
like, is there
skin
a
tone.
equivalent
This is what I'm going for.
anthropomorphized in real life, I guess? I don't know.
Light green. That looks pretty good.
Grungy chibi.
Half the time this
do
autocorrect
like
can't
their
correct
pictures,
me. That's the sad part about being on mobile carbs. Everything's going to correct you even when it's not correct.
Yeah, I'm like, how are people writing the way they write without being auto-corrected?
Very carefully, clearly.
Just turn off the autocorrect completely. It's just like a bit of chaos.
This isn't too terrible. Okay.
Just got furs.
Beep, boop.
Yeah, I love it. Have you seen Jam's YouTuber that's getting done?
Oh, of course.
So good.
Like, you think he couldn't hold that one back from me? No, he was like, oh my God, Belle.
I mean, I'm the same way. I'm like, look at my child.
I would love to try to work on my own at some point. I'm still, you know, have that up in the air, but we'll see.
Yeah, as an artist, like it just feels like you should draw it yourself, you know?
Well, like, I wouldn't
And-
mind some of what other people do, but I am going to be very picky about, like, the style, you know? So I'm like, rather than just, like, nitpicking someone else, I'd rather just do it, you know?
Yeah. I would hate to like bug another artist to do like edits like as an artist coming from an artist. It's gonna be done soon. It looks awesome. It's so cool when you find someone who gets your ideas.
Yeah, that too. So I need to find somebody who can do friggin' emotes, because that's a definite. I still don't think that I'm going to be able to do that. That's just, nope.
Oh, I don't get that at all. I'm just like, this is black magic.
I get it, but I just can't do it. It's just something about it. I don't know.
Yeah, especially like I'll try to do it so the canvas is super small, just so you can see if it's readable. And I'm like, I don't know how people do this. This is crazy.
I've done it almost every way, and I'm telling you, Elu, if you're not that kind of artist, it ain't happening. It's just weird, and it is black magic.
Definitely. And then there's ones that are like really detailed, and I'm just like, how is this happening right now?
Yeah, it's like, how are you even managing to make that even look good? I don't know, but I need to know.
Teach me your ways. Trying to think of one that I feel like I actually did and it turned out, and I can't think of it off the top of my head, but yeah.
If it did, I was never aware of it. It's just the way
like,
it is.
If you zoom in, it's better, I swear.
It's like I've done them in a big canvas just to make them small, just to be like, okay, let me go through here and blah, blah, blah. Like, you do realize it took me 6 years just to make my little chibi, right? Like, it's so rough. Just a chibi. Like, not even the other part. Oy.
It looks so good, though.
Yeah, 6 years.
Definitely your style, too.
6 years of trying so hard. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Top of the eyebrow. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll look at, like, emotes on, like, Etsy or other people that do them, and I'm just like, the first step is, like, trying to emulate someone else's style and seeing, like, how it goes. But even then, I'm just like, I don't get this anatomy.
Still not good. Yeah. Like, what am I missing? I don't know, but I'm missing something hard.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh my God, carbs. Okay, let me see. Words are hard. You can't do everything all the time. Sometimes you have to branch out. Give your task load a break. It's just like practicing anatomy. You just have to start simplifying and repeat. I don't care. It still doesn't work. Some people are just good at it. Like, I understand. It's like taking all of the classes for art, but then still not knowing how to do it right because it's still not coming out correctly. That's what it is. It's so frustrating.
But yeah, it's totally about, like, just practice for sure. But, like,
because people
you don't do it often.
They think they're funny, and then they're like, oh yeah, well, you know that you need to have, like, the line weight. It needs to be simplified. And you're like, yes, I know all those things, and it's still not working. So clearly it's not me. You know? I'm like, I can do everything. I can't do cute things. That's my specific thing. I cannot do cute things. It has been known. It has been verified. I cannot do cute things.
It's the lore. It just
cute things elude
work.
me. It's like, oh, you wanted cute. Oh, you're so funny. So funny, Vel. Like, you thought you could do it. You were so funny.
Yeah, and I always say, like, I'll try, but I know people that I can recommend that are way better at this, and
oh yeah,
I think you'd be a lot happier.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't do it for other people. And everyone's like, but you did your own. I'm like, yeah, and you know how long it took me? Forever. You don't understand.
Yeah, I do like doing stream graphics, but I don't think I would do it, like, as a
living
commission.
Yeah.
It's a very specific style.
No, you can keep typing. I just mean in that general bit where it's always like everyone knows all the answers of how to do it, but can we do it? No. I mean, you be a pal and get good at it, and you let me know how that goes.
It's gonna be okay.
But yeah, no, I would very, and that's why it doesn't like bother me to be like, okay, I can just hire somebody else to do it, you know, because I'm like, I trust you know what you're doing. I'm just gonna sit over here. You make things look good, and I trust you. I do vector. Yeah, I hate vector art. That is like the one thing I hate so much.
I'm in there and I can't because I have to deal with the anchors.
I mean, it's so time consuming. So it's like, I personally am just not for it. But, you know, I get why it's important. Other people can go for it, but no thanks.
Yeah, I'm sure like that's the way to go when you make pins. But
Oh,
I just
I'm
can't
sure.
draw it. Like whatever. At the size you do it at, like the line weight being totally perfect is not gonna be something people see. But
What is
I feel like
vector art? The guy said he does it with my model. Okay, give me just a second, Jam. So there's a very specific pin that, or like brush, I will say, that you use, and you place anchor points, right? So I'm gonna make a little heart. Here we go. This is vector art. And you connect it, and it really sucks, and it's very hard to see. I'm sorry. But anyways, that's because that's my line weight. That's what happens. So you can come back in. Let me find the stupid other button. Here we go. And is it this one? You have to hold it. There we go. And you can hold control and like move the little anchors. I know this is like impossible for some people to see right now. I apologize. But there are other bits too where, is it convert point tool? That's what it is. You can twist this little sucker, and all of your little anchors, like you can make them very, very like more fluid, okay? That's essentially what you're doing. You're giving it curves. And while this is a very smart way to do things, you can also fill in your little vector. Can I fill in my vector while I'm doing this? No, it's not going to do it.
Edit it like if
It's
you
a
wanted
very
your lines
annoying thing.
thicker, just a setting.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
it's drawn by math. Like every line is mathematically like done in a way that you can scale it infinitely too. Like if you've ever drawn something and tried to make it bigger,
I just have to go back
it just
and erase
doesn't
all these.
retain
Excuse me.
the like what's it called?
History.
Fidelity, resolution.
Delete anchor points. Go in here and delete all these stupid fucking anchor points. Excuse me. There you go. Anyway, it's easier to do, I think, in Adobe Illustrator, but you can do this on Photoshop. But yeah, I hate vectors so much. I'm a painter.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that with
The reason why most people would
Studio too.
want it is like, if say you guys are making a t-shirt, right? And you know how 𝐕𝐸 does her big 𝐷𝐿𝐼𝐴𝐻. It's not painted. It's done, or it's supposed to be done with vectors, because that way if the size changes, it doesn't matter if you're scaling up or scaling down, it changes the amount of pixels. So for this, just for like a second, if I do a very, very small, let me do it like this, with a hard round brush, a very small heart, if I decide to take this and then scale it up to be bigger, just from that, you see how blurry it is? It would not do that with a vector. It would be perfect. So that's the difference. That's why people like the vectors. I understand their use. I respect them, but I hate them.
Yeah, it changes the way you draw stuff too. Like you can't just like draw it like you would anything else. You kind of have to like know the quirks.
Yeah. It's very frustrating. I think I should save this before I fuck something up. This is a good idea.
It's a mood.
Usually graphic and commercial illustration. Yep, that's why. That's the only reason we know about it, is because we were supposed to be graphic designers. Oh my god, the amount of graphic designers I know that all, including me, we don't do graphic design at all. I am a painter.
Yeah, I know 𝐕𝐸 ddraws all her stuff with vectors.
Oh shit.
It looks really amazing, but I'm just like,
I did
don't-
not know that. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
I mean, it
she's
makes
like-
sense though, but whoa.
Yeah, it's hard because like she makes fun of me because I do things what she calls the hard way.
The hard way. Well, it's okay. You
Because
can always tell her,
like,
be like, Vel does it too.
you fixate on these like perfect lines, but like all of that could be done way faster with vector. It's just a preference. Like if you like the process of drawing
See,
that
that's
way.
what's so weird though, because for me it's not. It takes 10 times longer for me.
Yeah, I mean, if
And I
you do it
hate
every
that.
day, I think you get faster, but
Oh, of course, but
you have
it's like,
to
nah.
want to do it. And if you don't, who cares?
I'm like, just
It's
let me
your
paint.
process.
Painting's fine. Painting's great. I love painting.
Yeah. I'm not sure if she comes from like a painting background, but I think that's kind of the sentiment I got from people who do.
Mm-hmm.
Like they won't necessarily do vector because that process is just really enjoyable.
Yeah, Carb says Illustrator has a lot of good paint flow for vector, which that's why Adobe Illustrator is better for that. But yeah, no, I'm a Photoshop girl. I like to paint. Because we had to do the vector for making our fonts, and I enjoyed it,
Yeah.
but I mean, my font wasn't great for obvious reasons because I did not like or enjoy doing it.
There is so much to pay attention to when you make a font, though. I don't know. I'm sure there's like a guideline to follow, but it
There are
just blows
basic
my mind.
guidelines, but there are also things that you learn
Yes, I know.
that you want. Like Elu would know. After you have to play with fonts for different things, you know what you want out of a font too. So it's like you would think that making them would make it easier, but it doesn't, because you're only doing one letter at a time. So trying to make changes and then go back and look at it as a whole sentence is like, yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, like how something looks next to every letter.
Yeah.
Because people are going to write words. They're not just going to like write out the alphabet and like the space between it, like how it, looks in capital, everything like that.
Exactly.
There's like all these permutations.
And then some who get lazy, they just want to do the letters and not the symbols to go with it. And I'm like, I need a really good looking at for this, okay? You're like, I
Yeah,
can't.
it is. I love doing typography like for merch and stuff, but making one, I don't know. I don't think that's my thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get this like type brain where it's just like you see these small little details and you're like, nobody
Okay,
else is gonna see this.
so what Carbs is saying is go to him if you want him a font made.
Oh.
He goes, I did that. I made a font. It's on my Koi 5 for pay. What you want?
Oh, that's awesome.
It's like, well, you may have just screwed yourself, bud, but yeah, everyone know you can go to Carbs. Because we sure as hell don't want to do it.
Yeah, honestly, Jim, like I wouldn't feel weird about it if it is making you feel weird, because drawing in general digitally, I feel like I had to relearn how to draw. So it is
little.
a process for sure.
Well, especially like if you look at Elu's. Elu is very like cell shady. I take some qualities of cell shading, but not a lot. Like I would love to do it like that. And if I were I might do that for my novel. I still haven't decided how I'm going to draw it, but there will be like full page illustrations, and I'm just going to do that my way, with the full render. But yeah. Also, for anyone curious and you're on my stream, yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm paused and zoomed out because I'm snooping Elus. Taking a break and I'm looking at Elu.
Like where yours is more close probably to the way you do stuff with like traditional media.
Yes.
Mine
but that's
is
how I
not
started.
at all.
That's how I started. You
Yeah.
can't just get rid of it. It's there forever.
No.
It's in my
Definitely.
brain and you can't let go.
Yeah, it's just really weird when I started doing digital. I love comics so much and the style. I think it felt like it worked really well for digital.
I think it
yeah,
does. I think
do
comic
most
is
stuff
really
like you.
more like digital than anything else.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
At least the like really clean line art styles for sure.
I just need a break. Oh, it's so rough.
But like if you've ever seen, there's a couple artists I follow on Instagram that do comic art, and they'll do it with just like a wet brush or something. I'm just like, this is crazy. What are you doing right now?
Oh
The
yeah, like
precision.
when they do the actual pen and dip. Oh my god. They're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do it on this like 9x12 sheet of paper, and then I'm gonna scan it, and I'm like, what?
Do not even mess up at all. Just
Yeah.
like, this gives me so much anxiety.
Although I have looked at a lot of Marvel comic people, they will literally take whiteout to stuff though. So I'm like, okay, it's not just me. It's fine.
Yeah, and if you've done it for like a million years, I'm sure it gets easier. But I would be so nervous about messing it up, and you're like, I just spent all this time on it, and I can't fix it now. You probably go into like digital and clean it up afterwards, but
Oh
yeah,
yes, yes.
it would still bother me.
It just depends. Like, do you want to take that much time and put that much into the process? And it's not like good or bad. It's just, do you prefer it or not? So yeah.
Yeah, if you like it, absolutely.
That's why stuff like this, when I'm doing line art, takes me longer, because I'm like, I'm not just sketching and then rendering. I'm doing the line art, and the line art takes forever. Like, I like it, but ugh.
It's so fun though. I love doing line art.
Sometimes it's not worth it, but comic-wise, like, it's necessary.
Yeah, I definitely devote like a whole like, I don't know. I'll do like a line art pass first on that stuff, and it just you getting that right just makes everything work out from that point on, which is good.
Elu, do you use Photoshop or do you use clip art? Clip Studio art, whatever.
I use Clip Studio.
Oh, okay.
I use a lot of Photoshop for like my typesetting and stuff because Clip Studio is super limited.
Everyone I know who uses Clip, like, they will specifically use it for like just the art and then do all the, like, I know Illyria for sure, like, she can't do chains. She'll have to take her whole piece and put it in Photoshop just to use a chain brush and be like, boom, chain. And I'm like, okay, that
nice.
sounds pretty cool. Like, but I like the fact that, like, you can, I don't know how you do it, but I've seen it done because Cat Cartel does the same thing. Like how you can take a line and you just use a particular brush over it and it thickens the line as you're like messing with it. So it's like there's so many things that really save time. I would like to use it more, but fuck, it's just I've been a Photoshop girl since 2006, y'all. It's not happening. I've tried using it on a regular
You use
PC.
it for typesetting? Something else?
No, just try to use Studio for just to paint and do things, and no. I tried it on my iPad. I tried it on actual Cintiq, my whole computer. Nope, I just can't do it. Krita, I could only do that one for like I can mess with the brushes, and that's how I did the line thickness and how I learned to do my chibi. But that was it. Like I'm like nope, I got to do this in Photoshop. But I figured out how to do it in Photoshop though. But we just don't get that extra thing. Like if you want that line thicker, if it ain't vector art, you're just gonna have to brush over it again and make press harder.
Yeah, definitely.
So like some things I really wish we had, but we don't.
Yeah, I started on a tablet with Krita, and it was before there was like pen stabilization, and I was like, oh my god, my lines look like I'm just crazy.
Crooked. Okay, let's see here. I'm getting back in it, guys, I swear.
You could download like an extension for that, but it was like, I don't know how to do this. I tried once, and I was like,
MS Paint since 98. Yeah, Jam, you go.
hell yeah. Well, like it comes with Windows and stuff, so I get it. Like it's just there. And there's nothing wrong with drawing with that at all. Like, but when you start to want something more, is when I felt like I kind of move on and look at other things that might fit that.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What else can I work on? Blah, 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 blah.
Like if you want to make gifts and stuff.
Is that what happened? Oh shit, where'd my button go? My pin button, you know, the buttons that you press on the side, it literally came out somewhere. And I'm sitting here like, where did it go? It just came out and I don't know where it went. Is it on the floor?
Wait, what? Your button?
Yeah, the button on the pen. Button on le pen.
That's random.
Well, it comes out when you change the, like if you change the grip, but I didn't see the thing come out. Oh, here it is in my lap. Hello. Like, where's my button? I'm trying to press my button. I can't do. I can't make a clipping mask if my button ain't there, okay? Okay, button. Why did you come out? Get back in there. Okay. Clipping mask. I'm good. We're good. Everybody's good.
I kept hitting mine, so I just like ripped it off.
Yeah. See, it's very dangerous. Don't mess it up.
I don't want this. Get out of here.
Yeah, I have the Ergo pen grip, which I will admit, because I hold my pen so tightly, it was really a good investment. I think it was like...
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like $25, which is expensive when you're like, it's just a pen grip.
Ooh,
But yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I swear, you guys, best choice ever made. Okay, let's see here. I need to find the... Oh, there you are.
Trying not to over render, but some better metal.
Yeah, you're talking to the wrong person with that one. Over rendering. I don't know what that is.
It's
Nope.
the ultimate sin, right?
Not really. I think the ultimate sin is like using pure white and pure black. Especially when we know we shouldn't. It's taken me a long time to like really get used to it though. People like 𝐕𝐨𝐢, who are amazing at color theory, would never do such a thing, but the rest of us were like, fuck that, we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, I'll use like pure black for line art, and I want to do colored line art, but I just can't think of when I would do that, honestly.
The one thing I'm trying to do, I want to do stuff more in grayscale on purpose, and then start coloring with curves, because there's an artist that I follow. It's just letters, WLOP, Wallop, but he does some really great light work when he's like shading and kind of getting everything together through using curves. So I'm like, I want to use color and curves, but I know nothing about it. I'm gonna have to learn. Great. But it's not something I need to learn right away.
Nailed it? That's crazy.
It's something I just want to do for my novel. So when I get there, right now the novel's still just in the writing stages.
I honestly get that. Let's see, this dress.
I need to send a Discord picture of my first tablet from when I started high school. It made me shy away from digital pen drawing on purpose because you hate yourself. Yeah, the first one I got wasn't, like, it wasn't a screen tablet, but I just knew the word. I knew that I wanted a tablet, but I didn't realize. And I'm like, I have great hand-eye coordination. This ain't happening, though. I need to see directly on my screen, okay?
Oh yeah, I remember those. That was a whole time for sure.
I mean, I tried it just to be like, yeah, I just spent $50. I should try it. But then it was like, no, you need like $5,000 and this kind of Cintiq. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm so pissed because they're like so much cheaper now. Oh, man. It's like, I think y'all owe me some money because I spent $5,000 on mine.
Yeah. I'm glad you like it.
So you show that to everybody, Chris. You tell them. Be like, hell yeah, check this out. Bow chicka bow wow, don't you wish?
Hell yeah. there's like literally no reason to get like something fancy to draw on if it gets you to draw, like if it's paint or it's like
Yeah.
an iPad or
See, but that was my
whatever
thing.
it is.
I could draw. Drawing was fine. I didn't have to learn how to draw. It was just learning digital. So I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm. You're learning the tool and the like device more than anything for sure.
yeah. I got lucky
That's
though.
how it works.
I found someone on Twitch that had one, and I wanted exactly what she had. And now that and it's the same one I still have. It's been 8 years, so I'm very proud of what I've accomplished. But like now that I know, I'm like, I don't think so. I could probably, as much as I do love the Wacom brand, I like the way it feels. Like I would still be okay with like just an XP pen because I've bought a small one just to try it out. It's not too terrible, but it's like I don't really have.
This has.
I don't know. Because I don't really have brand loyalty. It's the feel of the screen and all the things, and you like what you like. So
For sure.
I'm like, I like my Cintiq, but if I were in a pinch, I would probably just get something cheaper. There's so many more options now than when I started. So
Oh yeah, so many. Honestly, the reason I stopped using an iPad and Procreate as primary is at the time I had a refurbished iPad.
oh,
You could only find pens for that model that were like third party, and I swore that I bought like 5 pens in 1 year because the off brand was just so
bad.
not
Yeah.
great.
No, you say it was bad. So when I got my
It was
iPad,
bad.
I had a third party one, and I'm telling you, it took me like a week, and I was like, nope, I gotta get the real pen. This is not happening.
Yeah. I ended up getting like a newer iPad like a year ago, and so I got to use the Apple Pencil, and there's literally no comparison. Like they just do such a good job with that. But I also have a like fake Apple Pencil too as like a backup, and it works fine. It was
Well,
just that one brand.
It's the one thing that I'll tell people, and I've learned my lesson. Anything technology-wise, you guys, and I don't care what it is, if you want like a smartwatch, because my mom did this. She wanted a smartwatch, and I'm like, you better get something name brand, not some cheap piece of shit. She's bought 5 in the last 2 years, and she can't figure out why they don't work. I'm like, you buy what you pay for is what it is. If it's technology, you buy what you pay for. So every time I've spent a fuck ton of money on anything tech, I've never had a problem. So just saying.
Yeah, I try not to like recommend that people get a Wacom at all, but like I've never had a problem with it.
Yeah.
Like it's the one thing that just works all the time, and that is just like worth your time.
I had one problem, and it still happens, but it's not as bad. Sometimes you'll be drawing on a Wacom, like how I am right now, guys. Here, let me get over to the side on some skin. You could just be drawing something. Oh, I can't do that because I did that. Hold on, one second. I got this. Let's use black even. You could be drawing and you're like, oh, pin, perfect. You got all your settings. You're drawing so lightly, and then it just does some big long thing, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? And you all have heard me do this. Anytime I look at my Cintiq and I'm like, don't be weird. You guys have heard me say it a million times. That's what it is. It's just randomly, oh, I'm painting. It's fine. It's completely fine. It's literally like someone just took your hand and like smashed your crayon right into your paper, and you're like, awesome. So I'm just saying, it's not perfect. And I was very worried that I would have to like take mine in and have them fix it, because it's a known issue. But honestly, it's not that bad, you guys. It's workable. Yeah, are you gonna really sit there and whine at me, dog? Not paying attention.
I mean, I haven't had problems like that. But sometimes if I have like certain other programs open, because I'm notorious for keeping like video editing programs open at the same time as I play WoW.
You never know when you're gonna need it.
Yeah, I'm just like, obviously this is gonna happen.
But yeah. XP pen is amazing for the price. Yes, yes. Wacom's gone downhill. Oh, that's so terrible. Oh my
I
god.
really liked the XP pen. Like, it's amazing, and you can get like a huge one. But
Yes.
mine just like was really finicky, and that's literally the only reason I ended up not using it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone else I've talked to that's used it is like, no, it's perfect.
But that's the problem with
I'm-
any technology, though. You
Yeah.
might get a good one, you might get a funky one. The only difference is, are you willing to put up with the funky one, or are you gonna take them back and be like, give me a new one, please? Because
A lot of it too is like when something goes wrong, what are your options?
problem
and
is
the
it
only
doesn't go on
option
for a
that
while.
XPen has is you have to send it back overseas.
yes, exactly.
They won't send you a replacement or anything. You just have to wait however long it takes to ship it there and for it to come back.
It's the same with every single brand, but that's the thing. That's why I never sent mine back or anything. I just stopped using it for a bit, and I was very depressed for a bit until finally I kind of just figured out, oh, okay, it does this, but I feel like the longer I've had it, the less it does it too. So that's useful, but like
That's good.
it's still not great, guys. Like, I still cried, okay? I was crying over this problem for a long, long time, but I mean, I'm just so thankful that by using it, it's gotten better, and it's not too terrible, but, you know, like I said, once in a while, you still hear me scream at it. It's fine. I just work through it.
Yeah, it's just really like, what can you deal with? Like, can you afford to like take that time to return it for like repairs, or, you know, how often do you want to troubleshoot this thing?
Yeah, yeah. Although I will say, again, it is depressing when everybody else is like, mine's perfect. Yeah, and you're like, that's cool. Good for you.
I'm happy for you, because that sucks when your technology is like not behaving.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, bracers, ribbon. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. Just real quick, though, because it's still raining. I'm not even going to BRB, but I'm going to go check my levels.
What is boats and goats?
Woo! It's not doing bad at all. I'm so shocked. It was having all kinds of
That is
problems
awesome.
before, so I'm like, oh, okay, whatever.
Wait, what levels?
My power levels.
Oh, yes. Very important.
Yeah. So it snowed. So I figured out what it is, though. It's because when it snows, we have the heat tape. So, because I'm like, why is it when it's utterly fucking cold, the power just goes down, 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 down. And I get paranoid because if it goes down to 20, it's at 26 normally. If it gets down to 20, the power goes off. And then I have to go outside, hope there's enough power to start the generator, and everything's fine. But it's a pain in the butt.
That is really unfortunate.
Yeah, so there's just a lot of things that are irritating, and you know, it's the lifestyle I chose to live, you know, big deal. But I would just prefer not to do that because it's bad for the batteries. So I try really, really, really hard to make sure that everything's good. Right now it's at 25.9, which is like, wow, because once it gets to 25.5 maybe, it starts going down fast. So, but right, it's still almost at 26. It's 25.9. So I'm like, okay, everything's good. We're good. Let's go.
Nothing to deal with yet.
Yeah. Like, everything's still working. Everything's fine. Okay. You know, might sound like a little bit of a psycho, but
Troubleshooting anything is just like, it makes me sad.
other people are like, why do you put up with that? I'm like, because I don't want to live in the city with people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you knew that going in
Oh yeah.
to some degree, and you're like, this is worth it to me, which is totally fair.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because there was no fucking way I was dealing with that.
Yeah, what's the worst season? Like winter, I guess.
I mean, winter's not terrible. It's just there are certain things that we didn't have, or you kind of have to just do without. That for a while is like, ugh. Like we didn't have a full-size refrigerator for the longest time, so we would constantly have to go into town and buy groceries, and that's a waste of gas. And it was like, oh my god, this is really just. But
Wait, what did you do instead?
You
just eat whatever you have.
What we had stored, yeah, but you just have to go to the grocery store a lot. So, we finally got a full-size refrigerator, and now we just buy enough groceries to last, which, by the way, is very expensive, but, everything is expensive right now, so it's fine. But, yeah. But I don't have to worry about it as much. Because my refrigerator is literally 3 times the size of the small one we had, so less having to go to the store. And we freeze a lot of things too. It's just knowing what works and what doesn't. There's certain things you can and cannot freeze. There are certain things that it just does not need to have air. So, like, I'm sorry, I've tried everything. There's no fucking way to keep guacamole from going brown. I've done the every Ziplocs, every method, okay? Just trust me, every fucking method. There's no way to deal with it. The only thing I've ever tried that works is to take a jar and vacuum seal. So jars and vacuum sealing are like my new favorite thing. Oop, that's not the button I'm looking for. Oh, that's not the button I'm looking for either.
It has something underneath these, but we'll figure it out.
Anyway. Is it solar and battery? Yes, carbs, it is. Probably just as efficient. Yeah, we have lithium-ion batteries. They're pretty good, I will say. I'm very happy with them. Although at this point, like, how fast batteries change and how we always have to get new batteries, because it's like, before that we had, like, the acid battery ones, so it was like, those were dangerous. You don't want that, so we had to figure new stuff out. But it's not terrible, it's just different.
What are your solar panels for?
To catch sunlight and give me power.
I mean, you were saying you guys have, like, multiple sources of power that you...
Depending on what kind of power, but no, it's just the solar panels. So it's all solar energy. Otherwise, we don't have power, and we need to light candles and things. So yeah, but we do run heavy duty shit like the heat tape and the refrigerator. But for the most part, like heat, that's not a problem. We have a wood burning stove, fireplace, but we have propane as well. We have all kinds of other things. That's why my kitchen oven is propane, and Dad wanted to get rid of it, and I'm like, no, sir, we're not getting rid of that. I may need that. God forbid the power go out, like, because that's one thing that I did like even as a kid in the 90s, when the power went out, everybody else was like screwed. We were just like, oh, whatever, it's just like camping. And Dad had a big generator in the back of his truck. We would just turn his generator on and have power, and we'd be the only one on the streets with power. And even then, we would just turn on like the stove, because the gas, get some heat going, easy peasy. So, but I think the camping most of my life thing kind of like prepared me for being in the sticks. Being in the sticks doesn't bother me, but being able to be in the sticks and have power is very privileged, and I'm very aware of it. So, it's like, yeah.
So you don't pull from the grid at all, then?
No, not one bit.
That's cool.
No power bill, y'all.
I never went camping with a generator, but like it was just like straight up sticks camping. But
Yeah.
thinking about getting one because our power goes out every once in a while.
And every
when
once in a while,
the
yeah.
wind picks up.
Where you're at, I
And-
would, Elu.
Yeah, and it gets really cold here. Like, it snows in the winter a bit, so a couple of days without power is pretty bad.
Yeah. Like, honestly, like 3 days without power, no big deal. More than 3 days, kind of a big deal.
Yeah, especially with like pets and stuff. We're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, I can put some stuff on. I guess I could put some stuff on them too, but they
Mhm.
can't. They don't understand.
Yeah. Jam. But yeah, just having like a regular
Yeah,
generator
definitely in
to
the
have
fridge.
with you just is great, even if you're not like even if you're not like a camper, but just to have one, very fancy, very good idea. Definitely recommend everybody do it. But I mean, do what you want, but I highly recommend it. It's very superior to know, hey, we're okay if something happens. The only thing I would
Yeah.
recommend is y'all remember to keep your little generator. Like, if it's just a generator, then it's fine. But if it's like a battery storage kind of deal, y'all need to keep that shit charged. Because I have like jumper cables for my. I had it for my Saturn, but I keep it with my Jeep. And although it's not like you have to charge the sucker, you can't just keep it with you all the time and go, oh, when I finally need a jump, I need to bring it out. You actually have to charge it. So. That kind of thing.
Really weird at first. Oh, I was smart and multiplied it first.
I
Awesome.
just like being able to tell people how to like live better, where it's like, it's not better for me, it's better for you.
Yeah, it's just things that I wouldn't think about for sure.
Like, because when we first had the place, we didn't have any of this. I had to bring my instruments up here to entertain myself. It was boring. I'd have to ride motorcycles because that's all there was to do. It was boring. I know, riding motorcycles, so boring. But
Wait, what, Ramsey? World third?
third what?
I don't know what that means. Was there a Race to World First Guild that was car?
That would be insanely awesome and crazy,
Yeah.
but
I don't think I know that guild. That's awesome.
Ooh. But yeah, so I have extra stuff to check on living this lifestyle, but it's not terrible. It's definitely not all the time. I only mainly have to keep track of stuff when it's stormy, thundering, like or winter advisory kind of stuff. So
Yeah, even like a few days a year, I would say that it's probably worth it to get a generator.
like I said, especially where you live, because I know I always hear about shit happening in your area. So I'm like, yeah, no, you should just do that.
Yeah, it's just really weird because like it'll just be something really silly. Like we don't have it year round, but every so often in the winter we'll get like a freak like windstorm and then power goes out for like 2 days,
Yeah.
which is a little inconvenient.
Yeah, that's the only problem that I really have is just it's always going to be something related to my living style that's going to cause me problems. And like, so I'll make my plans. I have my whole year
Hey,
planned
guys,
out
how's it going?
and stuff happens and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
And you're just like, oh, awesome. Like me, I was so worried about snow that I was just like, oh my God, it's going to ruin everything, all my plans. I'm going to get so behind. And I was like stressing really. Ask Jam. Like, poor Jam had to listen to me, like, be in the thick of it, like, fucking stressed.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This really sucks. I just don't want it to happen, Jam. And he's just like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm so sorry.
I don't want it to happen.
And then I literally was like, okay, universe, please love me. And it's raining rather than snowing. And I'm like, okay, universe loves me. Woo! Like, I can be completely delusional, and it was just gonna rain no matter what. But everybody else's projection said snow, okay? Like, my grandma was like, oh, it's gonna snow. Dad was like, oh, it's gonna snow. And I'm just over here like, please, no, snow.
I'll be Ramsey.
So, you know, just slightly losing sense of self, thinking about being stuck in snow. And I have to go and do stuff.
Treat yourself.
Twas not the best.
Yeah, I mean, we have like lamps and stuff now, which is nice because sitting in the dark is kind of like, well, the power is out, but
Pathetic.
I want to like do something.
Like, just let me read a book, anything, okay?
Right, exactly. Let's see. Threshold's good enough. Oh, it is. This will not be though.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting there. Oh shit! What did I do there?
Yours is looking good. I love that like ribbon.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's Voidmas, Elu. We have to celebrate La Voidmas.
It is a must.
Like, I will never do Christmas again. We're doing Voidmas every fucking year.
I like
Anyone
this.
is welcome to celebrate with us.
Yes. Void is kind of festive, you know?
Void is absolutely festive. It is just like, and people think it's so dark, and I'm like, no, it's so colorful. Oh no, I
It's
don't
just
want to
like specifically. Oh no. It's. I mean, I think this is just like a piece that Belle had going for the holidays.
Wait, what?
The Voidmas thing you're doing.
Oh, so yeah, Voidmas was something that we did in December. So pretty much we just celebrated Voidmas, and it was simply just Christmas with darker colors. Easy peasy. And even though it is very WoW related, I also did a piece of Xalatath last year, and usually my stuff is all cosmic, and Elu has always been Void. But for whatever reason, I've just been leaning into the Void real hard since the new expansion. So yeah, I'm a Lightforged Draenei priest. I left it all behind. I made a Void Elf. I leveled that sucker, and I'm now a Void Elf discipline priest. Like, it's everything is Void, so Void everything. So yeah, and then I do a giveaway every year, and it's usually for New Year's, but this one I specified as Voidmas. So I had this idea in mind already, where it was just a character wrapping themselves pretty much in ribbon and whatever. So thankfully you all let me try it out, but I was like, yeah, let's just do this instead for our giveaway. And yeah, little demon girl won, and this is the very first year of Voidmas, and this is what it looks like.
Oh yeah, I used to have the actual emote, but I think it
Which
got
emote?
weird or something.
So yeah, all Void here, except mine is more... Elu's more Void, I'm just more Chaos. I'm just purple Chaos. That's all it really is.
That tracks.
George, I swear to God, you want to go outside right now? You're going to get wet.
Your poor doggy.
I know, my poor doggy. All right, be right back, guys.
both games. And I don't think in any game anyone likes raid loggers.
George, you were already
They're
outside.
So fun.
God. I don't know what shenanigans you're trying to do, buddy, but no.
Oh, yeah. Cool, yes.
George. He's like so determined he needs to go back outside.
It's always good to have a good tank. But yeah, it was a hell of a wake-up call to start playing like a healer in that game, and that every tank pulls like wall to wall, and you're like, this would never happen in WoW. And explaining why, it's because there's mobs that stun and like, you know, do certain things that you have to deal with, like chunk by chunk. Seeing the difference in the games was really fun too. I always say it made me a better healer, just not in that game. But it is such a cool concept to like be able to swap basically classes on any character, and like people do. Yeah, definitely. Should Chris the way of the mods? Yes, yes. Yeah, I really liked the precision of like Savage, or even just like the trials, like the ones you do for MSQ, because like everyone has their like clock position, and everyone has like you have to do the mechanic. Like there's no two ways about it for some, like, and then you'll have like partners, and if your partner doesn't do anything right, then like it wipes the group, and it's really cool, but just different.
God damn it. Swear this dog. He's being so difficult.
Some fun light going on.
You always do fun light.
It's kind of, I feel like sometimes it's a crutch, but it looks so good.
Yeah, are you gonna behave? He's like, oh, this is fun. Let's just keep going in and out. No.
Oh yeah.
Little
Yeah,
booger.
they can't be. Like, one of my favorite concepts about Final Fantasy is damage down, like, because so many people, because of the way that the content has been in the past with WoW, not doing mechanics doesn't really have it. It feels like it's more the healer's fault. Like, people take damage and then you just have to heal them up. Like, that's just the result in a lot of cases. And like damage down is such a great idea because it forces people to do the mechanics. Otherwise, like their damage output like gets compromised.
So let's be honest though, we all know they need to just be better.
Yeah, but like there's so many reasons why that wouldn't work, you know? Like we don't have infinite battle res. We don't, I don't know, I was talking about it too. Yeah, it is nice because as a healer main, I feel that like it is a challenge, but I mean, I try to tell people like you have to kick that, because if you don't kick it, I'm scrambling to like get everyone to full, or like there's just some mechanics that are not meant to be healed through. I'm not gonna rant today though.
So you mean like when our tank was like not pressing his tank buttons because he was like, you're supposed to heal me through it? You remember that?
It's like, this is not gonna go well, sir.
Made Razagath and an absolute impossible stupid fight. It was great. We loved it, you guys.
Yeah, and then like when things go wrong too, like the things that are not meant to be healed through, I think people get upset because they think the healer's not doing a good job, and it's like, well, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and explain why that's not true, because it means that you have to accept that you have a part in this too, and that's not easy.
Yeah. Well, and they don't want to either.
That's fine though. I'm just like, I am not queuing today because I know what I have to deal with, and I just don't have the mental strength.
See, it's not okay. She says it's okay, but it's not okay. Don't take that as a okay, everything's fine. No.
Yeah, like the pug culture in Final Fantasy is cool because people are really a little bit different mindset, but like it ends up being different in WoW because you're like, I would just rather play with friends because at least we can communicate, and this person hopefully will not like take everything personally.
Yeah, you just never know. But like if it could be a thing, it would be great. But it's every game has too many problems with all that. In my
Are
opinion.
you still in here? Are we doing soul gems?
Yeah, I never got into raiding for Final Fantasy, but I did enjoy just the story and the gameplay.
I would love that. It's so nice that you can do it with 8 people instead of 20.
Oops.
But yeah, like I always love playing with new players too, so same.
Yeah, but 𝐸𝐸 knows what she's getting herself into with me, though. It's like she's just gonna scream that she doesn't know anything. It's fine.
Well, we're both like healer mains, so I usually just go Shadow because I actually like will tend to get gear for Shadow at some point, but I'm not good. I'm like, I'm so sorry though. You still love me tomorrow.
I always love you. Just want you to do what I want, little guy. Come here.
I thought you were talking about me at first. I was
No.
like,
You're like,
I don't know what that
excuse me?
means.
Nah, yeah, I'm fighting with this ribbon a little, but it's not too terrible. Like, I'm trying to get through the fancy shimmers and stuff, but I'm trying to do it like without having to render it too much. So I'm trying to be very intentional with my brush strokes, So yeah, it's just a little like I'm trying to cheat here. Help me cheat and stop being a booger.
We'll get flamed. Yeah, just turn your chat off. That's what I do whenever I will never pug arena again, but I will say that when I pug arena, I turned off party chat because people are just so awful. Like, it's just a series of 5-minute matches where somebody is like ripping into you, everything is your fault, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna do this.
I'm like, oh, I don't hear this person complaining. Woo.
Because they're gonna complain.
Like, be complainy. It's like you're the one having a bad day. Like, you have your bad day and you keep it.
Why would you play a game if you hate it so much? I don't get it.
It's just people, 𝐸𝐸. People.
Yeah,
and
there's
people
no
are dumb.
logic. I get it. Oh my god, yeah. I was trialing with a guild not too long ago, and like it was a guild of like a bunch of guys, like WoW guys. There's nothing wrong with that, but the vibe is very much like you would pug something or pug one person for something, and they would do that, and they're like, "Oh, where is that from? Oh, it's from Final Fantasy. Let's all do that in chat." Like, ironically. I do like how people say hi though when you join a random dungeon. Final Fantasy. People are so. This is such a different culture. For better or worse. Okay. done, I am going to usually like put it aside for a little bit and then look at it later just for any final stuff. But Chris, we are basically done.
Woo, Chris! I'm so excited for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not crazy, I swear. Yeah, I've still got a ways to go with this one, but it's not terrible.
I like
Oy.
all of his gear. It's really cool looking. Yes, it is the lore for me too now. Every time I see him, I'm like, that's Chris's husband.
Could be like, I know that guy. I do.
I think we were talking about doing delves.
Yes.
I'm
sure we're all gonna need a few minutes, but yeah.
I am gonna read you, and then I think you wanted to stream it, and I'm just gonna hang out.
Oh
and do
no,
them
I
with
do
you.
not want to stream it. Well, just
No?
because like for yesterday's bit, it was a bit how do I put it? Personal chatting, so I would rather just not. You know, so it's like it's just us just hanging out. It's okay.
Yeah, I was trying to like stream raid for a while, but I was like, I'm better at getting distracted, not getting distracted, but it's still like I don't think people appreciate it during prog. They want you to be completely focused.
Like, well, either way. I just figured we could hang out and have some fun, but yeah, because I need to get shit done, but it's not so super duper terrible that I can't hang out with everybody and have fun doing it. So yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm hoping this looks a lot better than I think it does. Ow! It's my elbow. So yeah, I need to get a hold of maybe Chris. I think Chris said she wanted to go, and Jam, and I need to find where McGonagall is right now, and we will be good to go.
Yep. I'm gonna go grab something to eat, but I will join you after that.
Okay. Do you want to be in Void, or do you want to be in mine? Because I'm just gonna hang out wherever. Actually, I think Chris has yours. I don't think Chris has mine. If you do have my Discord, Chris, I don't know. So let's do Void. Okay. See you in a bit. Bye.
Yeah.
So let me get in the chat. I don't even know what chat we're doing. Are we doing LFG? Are we doing keys? What are we doing? Let's just go to chaos. Chaos works. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead, Jam. I'm just about done. I just want to get a few minor details on this ribbon so I don't have to worry about it when I come back to it. Oops. Also gonna check my power again for like the millionth time. Oh, there we go. There's some floof. I wasn't sure if that was gonna do anything, but here we are. I don't think it works like that. If it were just one or the other, that would work, but it's a lot. But anyways, appreciate you guys hanging out with me and 𝐸_𝐓 for way more than I thought we were going to, but whoops. Things happen. Can't help but have fun. Anyway. If anyone is looking to hang out, whatever, you're totally more than welcome. We have Discord and all kinds of other things. But, yeah. I think we're gonna call it here. Boop. Yes, yes, save all the things. We're getting there, we're getting there. There we go. Let me see if I can find somebody to raid, since 𝐸_𝐓 took the dip first. Oh, ooh, 𝐿lyria is working. Hello. It's always an easy choice when 𝐿lyria is working. Oh, and she's working on a Sith. Hello. Let's do that. Okay, if you guys want to see a fantastic artist, literally somebody that I look up to, we're going to go raid her. Let me make sure I have this spelled right. 𝐿lyria. Yes, I do. Okay. Anyways, I will see you guys on Friday for some gaming. Otherwise, we are done for today. Keep in mind, we will still be doing commissions and all this kind of stuff off stream. So if you miss it, I am sorry, but these have to get done like right away. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Join socials, all the things. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.